Hey, how you doing, guys? ZDEyE here. So today I just wanted to have a little bit of a discussion. It's regarding Cyberpunk 2077, and since yesterday it has marked 8 years since the very first teaser that we've gotten from this game. 8 long years. In May 30th, 2012. That was the date of this first teaser trailer that you're currently seeing in front of you. My god, that was way too long ago. I don't believe that there is any game that goes up to this degree, being longer than 8 years in the marketing, and that's since everybody knew about it. And now, I understand there are a few games like this, yes, but I'm talking about specifically in such a high standards and such a high regard, and fantasized and loved by pretty much everyone and all of the gamers out there, currently CD Projekt Red. And 8 long years, it's been too long. Witcher 3 did not yet even come out. I believe it came out in 2015, yeah. And then since the production of the Cyberpunk actually never went into proper development fully, since the end of the Witcher 3 development has been, wrapped up, also including the DLCs and expansions. I should perhaps rephrase that. But my god, the small team and small studio was actually working on Cyberpunk 2077 for the past, I'm not too sure, 3 years since then, 2012 all the way to 2015. But now, of course, the developers, all the studios, basically all concentrating on Cyberpunk 2077, the multiplayer component for it as well, and yes, of course, the extra expansions too, since it's been already announced that Cyberpunk 2077 will have no least amount of the DLCs, as did The Witcher 3. This means 2 DLCs or more will be in this Cyberpunk 2077. Now, we do also know that CD Projekt Red is interested of creating more games even after the Cyberpunk when that's wrapped up, and the multiplayer for it. Obviously, it's said that they will be most likely going towards the next Witcher game, but we do not know if it's going to be like The Witcher 4. We do not know that, but of course it's very possible could be something of a similar caliber to The Witcher, perhaps with a different name. But also I a little bit doubt that, but as well, since everybody loves Witcher now as well, I'm one of them as well. I'm sure a lot more people would love to see the next Witcher. Maybe it would not be Witcher 4, but perhaps The Witcher something, whatever the title name that they will end up going with. But again, since it's been confirmed that Geralt's story has been wrapped up, it's not much else that they can say anymore about it, unfortunately. Ah, man, that's been a while. It's been a very long time, because, the reason I'm so optimistic and yet so kind of tired but yet satisfied, it's kind of emotional a little bit, you know what I mean? Basically, the time when I found out and I saw this very for the first time, this teaser of the Cyberpunk 2077 was, I believe, yeah, it was May 30th 2012, and then we've seen this teaser. I believe I was 17 years old. I was 17 years old, and by that time I was still going to high school. I think I still needed 2 more years until I was finished with the high school after going to the college. Man, it's been a long journey. Like 17-year-old, and then just a month, or even 2 months, well, a little bit more than a month later, I was turning 18. Because my birthday is in July, at the beginning of July, 4th of July to be more exact. Yes, an American's Independence Day, if you guys did not know that. And yeah, oh my god. And now we're in a similar process again, but yet now I'm actually 24 years old. God, I feel old. But again, I will be 25 in July. And man, oh man, it's been a long time coming. This experience that the CD Projekt Red is working on, the Cyberpunk 2077, and we finally know it, the release date. We know so much about this game already, with the different directions, even the development hell that they went through. reboots of up to like 3 to 4 times that they had to go through. Some other stuff we do not know. I'm sure they had difficulties, because obviously they were never really making these sort of a caliber games, such as the cyberpunk and futuristic sci-fi game compared to what The Witcher is. It's insane with the kind of a caliber and differences that they ended up going. It's incredible work done with the CD Projekt Red and all the developers working on the game. Fantastic work for real. All big props to them, for like hands of applause for real. My god, it's an incredible job that they're doing in here. And man, September cannot come any sooner, seriously. There's so much good stuff coming in 2020 in terms of the gaming, but unfortunately in terms of the world itself, well, that's a disaster. 2020 has been the worst year, perhaps the worst year ever, if not at least one of them being the worst years. The situation, all the stuff that's happening, I don't think I need to remind you guys what exactly has been happening all around the world. And not just that one big thing, but there's so many other issues as well. People deaths as well. It was absolutely insane, and not in a good way. Not much of good that did happen. Thankfully though, for the gamers out there like myself and you guys who are, I presume, watching the videos and like gaming and stuff, yeah, we had a pretty good time with the games. Final Fantasy VII Remake came out. I never thought I would actually end up liking the game, but I ended up loving the game, going for the plat as well. And there's so many more games that did come out, and more to come. That's important as well to consider. And yet the next generation of consoles as well, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, man oh man, those days cannot come any quicker for real. And a lot of people say like they want to go to sleep, hibernate until these consoles and stuff that will be released, and so they get their so they can get their hands on them much quicker this way. But still, I personally would rather be awake until that moment does arrive, because I want to be making these contents and videos and kind of living my life, so to say. And yeah, trying to find a different job as well, because, well, because of the situation in the world. I actually lost a job. If you guys did not know this, I'm sure a lot of you have a similar situation as well. Some of you got, you know, maybe it was a positive route for you. Some of you could have been a different direction as well. Man, oh man, it's just, you know, I kind of wanted to get this out of my chest. I want to have a little bit of a conversation regarding this. It's incredible. Man, it's been a long time coming. Alright then, well, thank you so much for watching, guys. Like and subscribe. I'll see you guys all later.